Hi.
Nick Carter, Howie DeRoe.
Was it difficult to come back on the stage after a few years break?
I think it was difficult. I mean, maybe a little bit, difficult coming from probably my solo record back into it again because we had been that sort of break. But not from Never Gone, the last tour that we did, because literally we jumped right back into the studio and started to record our next album, Unbreakable. So I think that the only things that may have been a little bit different was the fact that it was 5, going to 4 members.
The name of group is Backstreet Boys, but now you are older a lot. Have you ever thought about the idea to change a little bit the name of your group? Because you are men now already.
Well, for us, boys was never meant to be like an age, range. Boys, and like in the States, is more of slang. Like we're buds, we're boys, we're friends. So it never to us was something that we thought would have to, would be, questioned in the minds of changing. But don't get me wrong, throughout the years, media has asked us, as you get older, are you going to change boys and stuff like that? We've thought about it here and there, but at the end of the day, we felt like, this is who we are. We're the Backstreet Boys. The Beastie Boys never changed their name. Beach Boys never changed their name. So why should the Backstreet Boys have to change our name?
Could you compare the audience in Baltics and in the United States?
Not a major difference. In Europe, just in general, a lot of the areas are like standing room areas in the front, which they'll have like, the middle of the arena will be the whole area where they'll have a lot of them together and stuff like that. Versus in the States, a lot of the places, the arenas are like seats, pretty much. So it's a little bit more, I think, I don't know exactly the right word for it, but it's a little bit more, a little bit more energy over here sometimes because they're so together, they're so, hanging with each other. Sometimes you even look at it and you even wonder for the safety because sometimes they're swaying and they're just going crazy. But there's definitely a lot of energy over here, and it feels great. It's awesome for us to be over here in the Baltic area, in Estonia and Latvia. It was great. We're looking forward to performing here tonight in Lithuania, and then we're going to Moscow and to St. Petersburg. And this is the first time for us in these areas, which we're very excited. And we look forward to hopefully coming many more times now.
So it's true that you decided to go by buses from Tallinn to Rivas?
For us, sometimes it's easier, to get on a bus, after the show. You don't have to worry about the next day dealing with security, going through airports, and sometimes it's just, by the time you get on the bus, you can sleep. We have really nice buses that we have, like, areas to sleep in and watch movies, satellite and everything. So sometimes it's more comfortable. In the States, we travel mostly by bus, because you get a chance to also see the scenery outside, and it's a pretty nice luxury.
What was the greatest thing happened in this tour, on this tour?
Except for Howie falling off stage almost and being caught.
Yeah, I actually walked off on the side of the stage. We have our speakers, and there was a little bit of a space that I didn't realize, and so when I was turning around, I stuck my foot in it, and my leg went up like this. And luckily enough, my security guard caught me. But what's the coincidence is that he caught me like 10 years ago before in the same position. So he's like my guardian angel, we say, out here on the road. But we've, we had every so often we'll have jokes that we'll play with each other, or our crew will play. Last night, one of our road managers came out on the road, or actually our stage manager came out on the show, in the middle of the show, in a big fuzzy bear outfit that he found from, I guess, which was the mascot of the Estonia, what's it called, hockey team, and it was, in the middle of the show, started dancing with us. We like to have fun. We don't try to make it like a serious. We want people to be entertained.
So maybe you can share a little bit impressions about Lithuanian girls that you met. So I don't know.
I just heard they're hot. That's what I heard. I heard the Lithuanian women are beautiful. And it's unfortunate we're not going to be able to stay here tonight. I mean, since I'm a single guy and I'm looking for a girlfriend, and heard this is the area to look for them. But no, I just, over in these parts of the world, I just heard, the most beautiful women are out here. And so A lot of times we always go out and go to clubs after the show, so we don't really. No, we're not gonna have time tonight, are we?
Could you tell us your credo or a sentence that...
Actually, I'm trying to think. There was a quote that I had on the wine bottles at my wedding that I just got married in December. And there was a slogan on there that we put on there, me and my wife, and gave them as gifts to people. And it pretty much, in a roundabout, was appreciate every moment, in life, and live every moment, as if it's, possibly could be your last moment. So live life to the fullest.
Work hard and party hard.
I want it that way, 'cause I
Thank you.
want it that